A new opponent brings us inside the Cougar Den tonight as the Grayson County Lady Cougars look to snap a losing streak as they welcome in a team from the 6th region. Coming in is North Bullitt, coming off of a performance last week that saw them hit 16 threes in a game. The Lady Cougars will have a tough test tonight. And a good evening and welcome here to the Cougar Den for tonight's coverage of Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105 and also via K105 Digital Productions. Sam Gormley here with you tonight. This is the Locker Room Show as the Grayson County Lady Cougars getting ready to take on the North Bullitt Lady Eagles. And you might say, well, you're a little dressed down tonight, but as you can see, I have the Bengals B on. For those that are unaware, big Bengals fans, so I had to support the Bengals as they're actually making the Super Bowl, but that'll be my only mention, I promise, of that game tonight. Probably not, but you know what? I at least promised something. Coming up on our Locker Room Show, we're going to introduce you to both the Grayson County Lady Cougars and the North Bullitt Lady Eagles. Talk to the head coach of the Lady Cougars, Todd Johnston, and give you tonight's starting lineups. That comes up and more right here on K105.
How is my little birdykins feeling?
Well, I feel okay. My wing hurts a little bit, but that's okay.
I made the decision to get Big Bird vaccinated because COVID vaccines are the best way to keep yourself, our friends and neighbors, and me safe and healthy.
And it'll help me keep playing with my granny bird and all my friends at school.
Yeah.
It's okay to have questions about COVID vaccines for your kids. Get the latest facts by speaking to your pediatrician or healthcare provider.
I want to beat cancer. I'm going to beat it. That's no doubt in my mind. I'm going to win this battle.
Defeating cancer will take all of us. At the V Foundation, V is for victory over cancer. V is for victory over the odds. V is for victory over giving up.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Join our team to help save lives. 100% of donations fund game-changing cancer research. Donate now at V.org.
The life of every child is precious. If you care for a child or teenager with a disability and have limited income and resources, they may qualify for monthly cash payments through the Supplemental Security Income Program, or SSI. Call Social Security at 1-800-772-1213 or visit ssa.gov/SSI-Kids to learn more. That's ssa.gov/SSI-Kids. Message produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Until every case is filed, argued, and won. Until people come before profit. Until the wild is truly free. Until our power comes clean and all power is held accountable. As a national legal nonprofit, no one fights more cases for the environment than Earth Justice. Until justice stands for all, we will never rest.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den with the Grayson County Lady Cougars. You're preparing to take on the Lady Eagles of North Bullitt. North Bullitt enters with a record of 13-9. They're coached by Chris Downey. He is in his first season at the helm of the Lady Eagle program. Last time out, the Lady Eagles came in against Portland Christian, a home game, and, just made 16 three-pointers. Just a casual night at the office. And Emily Thorpe, junior guard, who averages 8.1 points a game, she just casually made 11 threes in one game, which is tied for the fourth most in the history of the KHSAA in a single game. 11 three-pointers. That's unbelievable for Emily Thorpe the last time out. 38 points and 2 rebounds in their win against Portland Christian by a final score of 79-45. Other players you'll need to know will be the 8th grade guard, Kylie Downey. She is their leading scorer, 9.4 points and 2.8 rebounds per game. Ashley Blair leads the team in rebounding. She has 9.2 points and 6.1 rebounds per game. Those are kind of your 3 players that you'll need to know the most for this Lady Eagle team of North Bullitt, who again entered with a record of 13-9. Grayson County lost last time out to Edmonson County. We'll introduce you to them coming up as this is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Here it is. Look how cheap it is.
Be careful what you buy online. Counterfeit products are illegal and can cause damage to you, your property, and your wallet.
It looks real, but I don't have a good feeling about this.
No, get out! Get out!
Go!
Fakes cause real harm. Real products are tested for safety. Protect yourself.
You're smart. Buy smart.
Go for real.
Go for real.
Go for real.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Remember the best planned 90 minutes of your life? Or that surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
It's constant, continuous, and contagious. Invigorating, inspiring, unrelenting, undeniable. At the National Park Foundation, we call this feeling wonder. And the only thing more unstoppable is our mission to help it thrive.
Junior achievement is where dreams take flight. We are helping students connect what they learn in school to future work and career success. We are teaching them how to manage money to achieve financial security as adults. And we are showing them that starting a business also means changing lives and communities. However, we can't do it alone. Find out how you can help.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Grayson County High School, where the Grayson County Lady Cougars are preparing to take on the Lady Eagles of North Bullitt High School, as the Lady Cougars enter with a record of 2-15, as they enter with a record of 2-15. Sydney Perkins is their leading scorer, averaging 13 points a game, 3.2 rebounds per game. Reagan Cave is the leading rebounder at 6.3 rebounds a contest. Sorry, I was being given the starting lineup right there as I came back on air. Lady Cougars lost last time out to Edmonson County by a final score of 37-24. Lady Cougars are playing better. We're just waiting on that game where the offense clicks, as they've been getting good shots off. Sydney Perkins has been getting some good looks. Reagan Cave has been getting some good looks. Arissa Riggs is going to get some good looks. And one of these times, it's just the dam is going to break. And it's going to happen for this Grayson County offense. Todd Johnston is the head coach of the Lady Cougars in his first season at the helm of the Lady Cougar program. Enters the record of 248 and 172 overall. We'll talk to him, get his thoughts on the matchup after this. This is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Uncle Sam?
You just turned 18, right? It's time to register at sss.gov.
Excuse me?
It only takes a minute, and it makes you eligible for student aid and millions of federal jobs. Plus, well, it's every man's responsibility. What do you say?
Okay, I'll do it.
Here's my quill.
I'll just use my phone. sss.gov, right?
Yeah.
Be the man. Register with the Selective Service System today at sss.gov.
We, the people, are guaranteed 5 freedoms in the First Amendment.
Freedom of speech.
Freedom of religion.
Freedom of the press.
Freedom to peaceably assemble.
Freedom to petition the government.
Only the United States has these 5 freedoms so simply bound together and guaranteed. Think first. Learn more at thinkfirstamendment.org.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their Feel Better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember,
your Feel Better starts here.
at Midway Pharmacy.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley now joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, head coach Todd Johnston. Coach, went back, watched the film from the Edmonson County game. What was different in those last three quarters that pretty much showed it to be an even game?
Well, obviously they didn't make any more threes. They were 5 for 6, I think, in the first quarter. Second, third quarter, we outscored them, and then I think in the fourth they got us by 2. But defense was better, obviously. Offense still the struggle, but I'm always pleased with our defense for the most part. But, the first quarter, again, got us, and somebody scores 18 points on us in the first quarter. We're not real good at coming from behind, obviously, as much as we struggle. But our girls kept fighting, played hard. Third quarter, I thought we had a chance to make a good run at them, but we never could score. Held them, I think, to 6 points in the third quarter. And, that's an opportunity. If we could get 13, 14, 15 points in a quarter, then it's anybody's ball game in the fourth. But we just could never get on a run.
Your team is in a rebuilding year. No other way to put it like that, and they've taken their lumps this year. How do you as a coach, though, especially with a young team rebuilding, keep their heads up?
It's really hard, and the one thing I love about our girls is they show up every single day at practice and go 100%. They again, make eye contact, which I've talked about before. They want to get better. They want to learn. They take everything that we tell them and they apply it, or at least try to apply it. And just being positive with each other and have fun with them. But, the goal is always to win, and tonight our goal is to win, and we're going to do everything we can to win. But, I want them to have a positive experience and look back on the year, regardless if we end with 2 wins, we end with 3, 5, whatever it is, and say that they got better individually, we got better as a team, they had a good time, and it was a positive experience for them.
You said after the game on Friday, first when you knew that Breck was not going to be your opponent tonight, something along the lines of, our team just needs to play. How much more can your team learn in games versus practice? Like, how can that be different?
Well, it is different because competition's different. We got a bunch of young kids that we practice against, 8th graders usually, and while they go hard and they practice as hard as they can and do everything we ask them to do, it's different. Obviously, the speed of the game's different with varsity, and we cannot simulate pressure. You can't simulate game speed. We can try and we can say, hey, we're going to run you if we don't do this. We're going to punish you if we're going to do this. But in games, you learn more, obviously. And, as long as we are learning from these losses and can take that and apply it the next day in practice, and we're going to get better. And again, I think we are a lot better. I don't know if people realize that or not. The one thing that we've not gotten better at, which is the hardest to fix, is to be able to make shots. You're not all of a sudden just going to be able to make 3-pointers if you don't shoot them and if you don't practice, and it takes years to develop that skill. So that's the one thing we probably have not gotten better at, but it's something that we'll continue to work on every day.
One of those 8th graders that got maybe her most minutes of the season on Friday night was Kennedy Green. What are you seeing from her in practice that excites you about the future?
Listen, her issue is confidence, and it's been that way. And obviously she's not very physically strong right now, but she's still the most athletic person in our program. And I'm going to play her again tonight, give her an opportunity to play and to fight and to battle against older and bigger girls. And it's how she handles it. And she's going to make mistakes just like our juniors and seniors make mistakes, and our mistakes, and it's her reaction to it, though. How is she going to handle it? Is she going to go back on defense and play her hardest and be tough and physical? But she's got a really bright future for us. Her shooting gets better every single day. We'll work with her on some dribble drives and some things this spring and summer, but she's not really going to ever be a post player, even though she's 5'10". She's more, I'm hoping she develops into a 3 and play the small forward spot for us and can go off the dribble and make shots, but super talented, really high future for her.
North Bullitt enters this game coming off of an electric shooting performance where they made 16 threes, including number 2, Emily Thorpe, had 11, which unbelievable. There's no other word to describe it. When you have a team that makes a three at a high level, how do you defend it?
Well, we're going to do different things. We've been playing a little bit of a 3-2 zone. We tried that against Edmondson, but we were doubling the post out of it. So this time we won't double out of it. We'll keep our wings out high, keep our point around the high post so that we can get to the three-point line. Play a little junk. We play what we call 53, where we chase 3 and put 2 in the lane. Triangle if we have to, but completely different team than what we've seen. They got 4 or 5 girls that will fill it up if you give them the opportunity. So if we do zone, if we don't communicate and don't locate shooters, we can't collapse on the post or the high post when the pass is made in there. So we've got to stay wide and contest, and hopefully we can rebound if they do miss.
Coach, good luck. We'll have more here coming up in the locker room show after this.
How is my little birdykins feeling?
Well, I feel okay. My wing hurts a little bit, but that's okay.
I made the decision to get Big Bird vaccinated because COVID vaccines are the best way to keep yourself, our friends and neighbors, and me safe and healthy.
And it'll help me keep playing with my granny bird and all my friends at school.
Yeah.
It's okay to have questions about COVID vaccines for your kids. Get the latest facts by speaking to your pediatrician or healthcare provider.
Here it is. Look how cheap it is.
Be careful what you buy online. Counterfeit products are illegal and can cause damage to you, your property, and your wallet.
It looks real, but I don't have a good feeling about this.
No, get out! Get out!
Go!
Fakes cause real harm. Real products are tested for safety. Protect yourself.
You're smart. Buy smart.
Go for real.
Go for real.
Go for real.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back to the Cougar Den, where the Grayson County Lady Cougars are preparing to take on the North Bullitt Lady Eagles. Let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. First, for the Lady Eagles of North Bullitt. Junior guard Emily Thorpe is averaging 8.1 points and 1.1 rebounds a game, coming off of a 38 performance last time out. Junior forward number 14 Ashley Blair averages 9.2 points and leads the team with 6.1 rebounds per game. 8th grade guard Kylie Downey averages 9.4 points and 2.8 rebounds a game. Emily James is a sophomore guard, averaging 3.7 points and 3.4 rebounds. And Addison Suter averages 3.2 points and 4 rebounds per game. Once more, that starting lineup is Suter, James, Downey, Blair, and Thorpe. The assistant coaches are Thomas Boisfert, Katie Downey, and Justin Hevern, and the head coach is Chris Downey. Now the starting lineup for the Grayson County Lady Cougars. Junior guard number 5, Arissa Riggs, averaging 5.9 points per game. Sophomore guard number 10, Sydney Perkins, averages 13 points a game. Freshman guard number 11, Sutton Van Meter, averaging 2.2 points a contest. Reagan Cave is a senior forward, averaging 4.2 points and 6.3 rebounds a game. And Isabel Blankton is a freshman guard, 1.4 points and 1.5 rebounds a game. Once more, that starting lineup: Blankton, Cave, Van Meter, Perkins, Riggs. The assistant coaches are Elena Jones, Brian Jones, and George Meredith. The head coach is Todd Johnston. The play-by-play is next on K105.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
I want to beat cancer. I'm going to beat it. That's no doubt in my mind. I'm going to win this battle.
Defeating cancer will take all of us. At the V Foundation, V is for victory over cancer. V is for victory over the odds. V is for victory over giving up.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Join our team to help save lives. 100% of donations fund game-changing cancer research. Donate now at v.org.
Until every case is filed, argued, and won. Until people come before profit. Until the wild is truly free. Until our power comes clean and all power is held accountable. As a national legal nonprofit, no one fights more cases for the environment than Earth Justice. Until justice stands for all, we will never rest.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Leitchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
Grayson County and North Bullitt moments away from getting underway here tonight from the Cougar Den here in Leitchfield, Kentucky. Once more, the starting lineups for North Bullitt. It's Emily Thorpe, Ashley Blair, Kylie Downey, Emily James, and Addison Suter. And for Grayson County, it's Arissa Riggs, Sydney Perkins, Sutton Van Meter, Reagan Cave, and Isabel Blanton. The play-by-play of Grayson County and North Bullitt is next on K105.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high-impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together,
it's time for basketball in Leitchfield. The Grayson County Lady Cougars and the North Bullitt Lady Eagles. North Bullitt enters with a record of 13-9. They're 2-2 in 23rd District play. Grayson County enters the record of 2-15. They're 0-4 in 12th District play. Your officials for tonight's game, Michael Edwards, John Bettner, and Mitchell Butler. To do the opening tip tonight, it'll be Addison Suter for North Bullitt going up against Grayson County's Reagan Cave. The opening tip comes here from the official, and we are underway here from the Cougar Den as the Lady Eagles control the opening tip. They tap it backwards, and the 8th grade guard, Kylie Downey, is going to run back and grab it, and she'll carry it across the timeline. She's their leading scorer at 9.4 points per game. They average 52.1. Last time out, though, they had 16 threes and a win against Portland Christian, including 11 from Emily Thorpe, who's number 2 in the far corner right now. Passing down to a wide-open Suter on the right block. Her layup's no good. Gets the rebound back. Her putback's no good. Gets another rebound. Kicks it out to a 3. Right side, it is good by Kylie Downey to give North Bullitt an early 3-0 lead. The Lady Eagles make 6 threes a game. They shoot just about 30% from three-point range. They're going to let it fly if they get the opportunity. Only about 40% of their shots, though, do come from three-point range. Interior pass to Van Meter, who kicks it to the far corner to Cave, who knocks in a 3. Reagan Cave answers for Grayson County, and we're all knotted up at 3, 1 minute into tonight's game here from the Cougar Den. North Bullitt wearing the road green jerseys with kind of a goldish yellow numeral. Down to Suter on the right block. She's fouled on the right side by Arissa Riggs. And looks like we're going to have free throws coming for Addison Suter. For Riggs, that's only her first in the team's first here early on in tonight's game. It'll be Addison Suter, the freshman center, standing 6 feet tall. She is a 36.4% free throw shooter, averaging 3.2 points and 4 rebounds per game. The first one is nothing but net. She didn't look like a 36% free throw shooter on that one, as that was just about as perfect as one can shoot one. The second one coming for the freshman. Dribbles it about 5 or 6 times, lets it fly from with the right hand, and that's perfect. 2 free throws are nothing but nets for Addison Suter. And North Bullitt leads this one 5-3, 6 minutes and 50 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Perkins will break the timeline across the near side. She's quickly double-teamed, gives it to Cave. Cave swings it out front to Van Meter, into the far corner now to Blanson. Blanson to the right side to Riggs, who lets a right-wing 3 fly. It is long and rebounded on the floor by James for the Lady Eagles. James on the left wing, picks up her dribble, gives it out front to Blair. Blair's interior pass to Suter is knocked away by Riggs into the hands of Blanson, who knocks it back now to Van Meter. And the freshman guard breaks the timeline for Grayson County. 5-3, North Bullitt leads, 6:20 to play. Interior pass here inside to Cave is knocked and taken away by Thorpe. Thorpe on the far side, spins it around and gives it back to the guard now, Downey. On to the left side. It is Thorpe who lets a 3 fly, and it is good. Emily Thorpe shoots the 3 with the best of them. 40% from 3, and last time out she hit 11 threes in a game. And it is North Bullitt 8, Grayson County 3. 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter from the Cougar Den. Riggs, transition shot from 18 feet. She's fouled from behind by the Lady Eagles. And Arissa Riggs going to take a trip to the free throw line. Foul's called on Thorpe. It's her first, and the team's first. Riggs from the free throw line this season, 54.8%, averaging 5.9 points a game. She stares down the rim, lets the first one fly, and it is no good. Grayson County is a team shooting free throws 62%. Say pretty average. They've had good games. They've had some bad games shooting the free throw as Riggs makes the second one. And it is 8-4, North Bullitt on top of Grayson County. 5 minutes and 50 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Lady Cougars looking to snap a 6-game losing streak against North Bullitt tonight as there's a pass down to Suter on the left block. Her shot is up and in, and she's fouled on the floor by Grayson County. The basket's good, and Riggs will pick up her second foul, and the team's second, and Todd Johnston immediately going to the bench. And looks like he also wants a timeout. It's 10-4, 5:44 to play here in the first quarter. Todd Johnston wants a timeout. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
1 in 4 Americans today are living with a disability. I'm one of them. People with disabilities are extremely talented, resilient problem solvers that have so much to offer. And we've got a trusted ally on our side, an organization we can rely on, Easter Seals. Easter Seals is leading the way to full equity, inclusion, and access to healthcare, employment, and education for people with disabilities, families, and communities. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours.
Grayson County trails this one 10-4 early on in tonight's game. Todd Johnston wants a quick timeout. Didn't like that start there as Reagan Cave hits a 3 after they allowed a 3 on their own end. And since that point, North Bullitt has been on a 7-1 run. It's been all Lady Eagles in this one. And it'll be Addison Suter to go to the free throw line. She will try to convert on an and one after making a shot on the left side that Arissa Riggs picked up her second foul. As we mentioned going into break, Allie Jennings is now into the game for the Lady Cougars. She's been playing very well as of late, averaging 5 rebounds a game. She had a career-high 7 points 1 week ago against LaRue County, and Suter makes that free throw as well. She came into this game 36.4% from the free throw line, and she looks like a very confident free throw shooter. North Bullitt coming out with looks like a 2-1-2 full-court pressure zone defense. And on the far side, Cave gets it out front now to Van Meter. Van Meter passes to the left wing to Perkins, who catches, shoots the 3. It clanks off the back of the iron. Into the air, the rebound on the floor is going to be a jump ball, and possession's going to stay with the Lady Cougs underneath. 5:24 to go here in the first quarter. It is North Bullitt on top of Grayson County 11-4. It'll be Perkins to pass in for the Lady Cougars. She scans once, scans twice, scans a third time, got to get it in, and just ahead of the 5-second clock finds Reagan Cave in the near side. Cave passes to the right elbow to Van Meter, who had to go low down to grab that one, And Van Meter is going to run things at the top of the key to the right side to Cave. Cave to the free throw line to Jennings, who turns it around. Shots blocked by Suter into the hands of Downey for North Bullitt. And here come the Lady Eagles trying to add to their 11-4 lead. Spinning down the left side is James. Picks up her dribble. Perkins gets her hand in there, and a foul is going to be called on Sydney Perkins. For Perkins, that is going to be her first and the team's third. Assistant coach Brian Jones stands up there after that play, and he obviously saw something on the defensive end that he didn't like from his team. It is on the floor, though, and to pass in will be James. Out front to Downey for the Lady Eagles of North Bullitt. Downey down the right side, gets around Van Meter, jump pass into Suter, shot inside the lane is no good. Rebound, knocked away into the hands of Perkins for Grayson County. Perkins speeds it up down the near side, angles back towards the middle, runs into a defender, shot's no good, and a jump ball on the rebound is going to send possession towards North Bullitt. Sydney Perkins was just trying to do too much, and Todd Johnston immediately looked at her and said, she kind of went into the defender, Suter. He's saying, hey, if you just pull up that shot, you know what, if she blocks you, she blocks you, but you're not always going to get the call just by going into the defender like that. To the right elbow, Blair, down the right side, now spins towards the near side, out front, left all alone from three is James, and her three is no good. Cave gets a rebound for Grayson County. Cave looks to push now right up the middle, down towards the near side. She isn't stripped, runs it back down, rolls it back into play, and Van Meter's got the ball for Grayson. Van Meter now throws it away as she was trying to find Allie Jennings. I was just hurrying it up when Grayson County didn't need to. 4:16 to go here in the first quarter. North Bullitt leads Grayson County 11-4. North Bullitt is coached by Chris Downey. He's in his first season at the helm of the program. He played at North Bullitt from 2005 to 2008 inside the lane, and a walking violation is going to be called on Ashley Blair. 4:03 to play here in the first quarter. It is 11-4, Grayson County trailing North Bullitt. Lady Eagles sticking with their full court pressure defense. Reagan Cave gets it back to Sutton Van Meter, but they're passing it the wrong way. They break the timeline with a pass to the far side to Jennings. Jennings tries to find Perkins in the far corner, but it's knocked out of bounds. Todd Johnston going to the bench. She's going to bring in the 8th grader, Kennedy Green. Green got some of her first minutes, her first long withstanding minutes against Edmondson County last week, and I thought she played pretty well. I know Todd Johnston says that, you heard us in the locker room show today, that she's got to work on her confidence, because when she gets confident, she's going to be a really good player because she's very athletic, has very high basketball IQ. Straightaway Perkins spins at the free throw line down the left side. Jump pass outside to Green. He mentioned that Green, who stands about 5'10", he's not going to be a post player, but if she can, work on that, free throw line extended jump shot as an interior passes through the hands of Jennings, it's going to turn into a turnover and North Bullitt ball. An outlet pass to the right side to James. James guarded by Perkins, gets a screen, finds a three off to the left side by Thorpe, and her hot shooting continues for Emily Thorpe. She hits her second three of the game. She had 11 the last time out for North Bullitt. Sutton Van Meter in the backcourt. Passes into the near side to Jennings as it's 14-4 North Bullitt. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Cave will break the timeline, angling back here towards the middle. Dumps it off to the left side. Green layup good for Kennedy Green. Her first career field goal. She had scored 1 point from the free throw line this season, but that's her first shot made from the field. Grayson County gets on the board there. That ends the drought at 14-6. Backing it off to the left side to Downey. Downey spins down towards the left lane, kicks it out to Suter. An 18-foot jump shot from the right side is long. Goes into the hands of Kennedy Green for Grayson County. Nice start for the 8th grader Green. Lady Cougars can now try to chip away at this lead here with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the first quarter. They trail North Bullitt 14-6. Sam Gormley here on the call with you. Right wing Perkins picks up her dribble. Bounce pass out front to Van Meter, who has the ball on the far side. Gets a screen from Kay. Van Meter down the right side, goes up with a shot. It's no good. I think she thought that shot was going to get blocked, and because of that, she put too much arc on the shot inside the lane. And Suter's tall, but Van Meter let that one fly high. Three straight away is rebounded inside by North Bullitt. The putback's no good. They get the rebound back again. That was James. Lady Cougars rebounding has not been good to start this game. North Bullitt only averages 28 rebounds a game. Grayson County averages 28.4. Lady Cougars need to use some of the size advantage inside as Kennedy Green's going to pick up a foul on the near side. And for Green, that'll be her first and the team's fourth. As substitution, Suter comes out for North Bullitt. And Riley Dawson, the junior guard, comes in. She averages 3 points and 3.2 rebounds a game. And they will get it in to James on the right side. James down the right lane, gets around, dumps it off to a wide open player on the left side. And the layup is good by Riley Dawson. Help side defense came. And when help side defense comes, it leaves somebody wide open, and it was wide open on the right block. On the far side, Cave, she's double teamed and is fouled on the far side of the floor by North Bullitt. And it is going to be called on James. It's her first and the team's second. It'll be Lady Cougar basketball on the far side. 1:16 to go here in the first quarter. It is 16-6. Grayson County trails North Bullitt, and now Reagan Cave has her pocket picked by Downey. Downey, an outlet pass to the far side to Dawson. Dawson picks it up straight away, James. James into the corner to Thorpe, and Thorpe tried to give it back inside to Blair, but Blair was coming back into the near corner when she made that pass. Eskew comes in for Reagan Cave. Gracie Eskew, another 8th grader for this Lady Cougar team. She's also played very well. 2.1 points and 3.7 rebounds per game. Career high, 12 points just 3 weeks ago against North Hardin Christian. Straight away, Van Meter with 52 seconds. Picks up her dribble out front to Perkins. Perkins takes one dribble to the free throw line. Jennings to Van Meter on the left side. Van Meter is being chased backwards, gets around two defenders. Van Meter splits defenders, dumps it off to Green on the left side, and Green is fouled by, I believe they'll call this on Blair on the inside. It is on Ashley Blair. That is her first and the team's third. To the line will be Kennedy Green. She's 1 of 2 from the free throw line this season. Stares it down, lets it fly, and it is good. Nothing but net for Green. It's Green, when she takes her free throw, she kind of goes down to almost a crouch before she lets it go. Holds the ball in front of her face as almost if she's sniffing the basketball. And she lets the second one go. It's no good. Jennings gets the rebound, and the putback is no good, but she'll go to the free throw line. Allie Jennings now pulls down a rebound. She's been a very good rebounder. 1 week ago, she had 12 rebounds against LaRue County. As that foul was called on Blair, she picks up her second foul and the team's fourth. Jennings to the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Cougars, and that first one is good. And immediately, Chris Downey going to the bench, and he's going to put Suter back into the game. Allie Jennings, 52% free throw shooter. She'll try to go 2 of 2 from the line on this one. It is up, and it is good for Allie Jennings. Grayson County trails this one 16-9, 35 seconds to play in the first quarter. Downey breaks the timeline across the far side. Gets a screen from Suter, and that'll be an illegal screen called on Suter. That'll be her first and the team's fifth. Gives Grayson County another chance here. You're down by 7. I mean, you look at this. You get a basket here. You don't need a 3. I mean, 5 points after the way this game started. I'll take that. I will really take that if you're Grayson County. Van Meter in the backcourt picks up her dribble and walks with it. She knew it, too. Kind of had a frustration slamming the ball down, and she caught it immediately, and you could tell that was just frustration at herself as just ever so slight of a defense and the hesitation caused Van Meter to take the extra step. 23 seconds to play here in the first quarter. They'll pass it into Downey. Lady Eagles will try to add to their lead. They tried 2 screens. Both screeners missed, though. So they pass it into the near corner to James to Downey now with 12 seconds. Inside, nice defense by Green to chase the offensive player Dawson back into the far corner. Thorpe left all alone from 3, and Thorpe makes them pay. Emily Thorpe hits her third 3 of the game, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter with North Bullitt leading Grayson County 19-9. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
Here it is. Look how cheap it is.
Be careful what you buy online. Counterfeit products are illegal and can cause damage to you, your property, and your wallet.
It looks real, but I don't have a good feeling about this.
No,
get out! Get out!
Go! Fakes cause real harm. Real products are tested for safety. Protect yourself.
You're smart. Buy smart.
Go for real.
Go for
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den, where Grayson County trails this one 19-9 as we start the second quarter of play. Todd Johnston expressing some frustration with his team during this break as he really was not happy that they left Emily Thorpe open for that last second three. And Thorpe, as we mentioned, shoots 40% from three and is coming off hitting 11 threes in her last game. That is tied for the fourth most in the history of the KHSAA. And it's really the craziest part about that is that the last time that had happened was 2013 when it happened twice. But it happened twice last week as a 7th grader from Paintsville High School hit 12 threes. So it's unbelievable that Emily Thorpe hit 11 threes in the game, but it wasn't the most as Riggs splits defenders in the backcourt for Grayson County. That's crazy that Thorpe didn't hit the most threes in a game. She's double-teamed, does Riggs, and it's ripped, and she is fouled on the far side by North Bullitt. She was trying to find some semblance of help, but Kylie Downey is going to pick up a foul. It is her first and the team's 6th. And Grayson County is going to keep the ball. Riggs is in the game with those 2 fouls. Into the corner to Perkins. She's quickly chased and double-teamed. North Bullitt obviously scouted Grayson County well, knowing that Perkins is a very good three-point shooter. To the free throw line, Jennings. Outside to Riggs. Right wing 3. Count it! She knocked it down from Short Creek. A deep 3 for Arissa Riggs. And Grayson County brings it to within 7 at 19-12 with 7:20 to play here in the first half. A deep 3 by Riggs. And if they can get her going, it's a good sign. A 3 on the other side is no good by North Bullitt, and a foul on the rebound. I believe they'll call this on the Lady Eagles as James missed the 3, and it is a foul called against North Bullitt on the rebound. It is called on Riley Dawson, her first, team 7th. And that'll be free throws for Grayson County. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, wait, shouldn't it be free throws? And good communication. John Bettner, the official on the far side, grabbing the ball right now. He said he wanted to make sure that we got these 1-and-1 here. It'll be Perkins to shoot them. She is a 71.7% free throw shooter. She will shoot 1 and the bonus, and the first one is no good for Perkins. Rebound on the floor, pulled down by North Bullitt. Got to have those if you're Grayson County. You struggle to score, you got to take advantage of your free throw trips when you get it. To the left elbow, it is Suter. Guarded by Jennings. She crosses it and going high up to grab that one is Dawson. Dawson spins, drives far near baseline, double teamed on the baseline, and is kind of the pass was blocked by Eskew into the hands of Van Meter for Grayson County. Out front to Van Meter. 3 straight away for the freshman is good for Sutton Van Meter. The Lady Cougars have 2 threes in the quarter. It's a 4-point game at 19-15. 6 minutes and 35 seconds to play here in the first half. Into the near corner, Thorpe. Guarded by Perkins. Out front and driving down the left side is James. Picks it up and walked with it down the lane. She tried to find the pass to Dawson in the far corner, but the Lady Cougars just got enough of a hand on that, and that hand caused the extra hesitation. 6 minutes and 20 seconds to play here in the first half. North Bullitt leads 19-5, but the Lady Cougars have opened the quarter on a 6-0 run. Over to the far side, Perkins. That's another 3 for Grayson, and that one's good as well. Sydney Perkins hits a 3. The Lady Cougars have brought it to within 1. 19-18, 6 minutes to play in the first half. 3 threes in the quarter for Grayson County. Right side, James. Guarded by Eskew. James going to take Eskew, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Gracie Eskew. Down the near side, and when James went down, Eskew did just reach ever so slight of a hand in there. And that was just where you see that, Eskew's an 8th grader. Just inexperience there on defense. Eskew's going to take a seat, but she had some really good moments there on the inside. Reagan Cave comes back into the game for the Lady Cougars. The Lady Cougars' lone senior, Reagan Cave. They'll get this pass in to James on the right side. She finds the 8th grader Downey. Into the corner, another 3 comes for Thorpe, and it is in. Emily Thorpe, 4 threes in the game. That is now 15 threes in the last game and a quarter plus. Thinking about it on the left side was Perkins, and because she thought about it, she took an extra step, and a traveling violation gives the ball back here to North Bullitt. And this was a huge moment for Grayson County, and they left Emily Thorpe alone from three. She is 4 of 4 from three in this game. It's showing to me 11 threes last time out was not a fluke. Right side, James. James gets it inside to Suter. Suter on Jennings. Suter bodies up. Jennings spins towards the far side and gets it out front now. Downey on the left wing, guarded by Van Meter. Gets a screen. Jump pass back inside to Suter, and she is fouled by Jennings on the inside. The Lady Cougar faithful didn't agree with the call. And Suter will go to the free throw line. Jennings will pick up the foul. That is her first and the team's sixth. It'll be Suter to the line, and she came in 36.4% from the free throw line. She is a perfect 3 of 3 tonight. You can make that a perfect 4 of 4, and she's not only a perfect 4 of 4, I'm not sure if any of the 4 of her free throws have touched the rim. It is, I mean, you couldn't have given her a 10-foot ladder and said, hey, Addison, go up there and just put the ball in the rim. She couldn't have done it better than what she's had in her 4. Will it be 5 perfect ones? It will be. Addison Suter, 5 of 5 from the free throw line, and North Bullitt leads this one 24-18, 5:05 to play here in the first half. Van Meter, she's got to break the timeline, and does right at the logo. To the left side to Perkins, out front to Riggs. Riggs does a ball fake into the far corner to Cave. Cave comes back here towards the near side, finds Van Meter, who kicks it into the corner to Perkins. Perkins comes back here towards the near side. A shot is in and out from the left wing. On the three-point attempt for Grayson County, the Lady Cougars going to have to start getting some stops. They brought this game to within 1, but it's been a 5-0 run for North Bullitt since that point. Thorpe being chased backwards by Perkins. Nice defense from the sophomore. Thorpe is going to walk with it straight away. That was really good defense by Sydney Perkins to stay on the hip of Emily Thorpe and make sure that she did not get any extra space. 24-18, 4.5 minutes to play here in the first half. Left wing Perkins, out front to Van Meter at the volleyball line, to the right elbow to Jennings, to the left wing to Riggs. 3 is off to the left side. Rebound on the floor is by Jennings, and a jump ball is going to keep possession with North Bullitt. I thought that the arrow was headed towards Grayson County's way, but no. It is North Bullitt ball. They're going to hurry it up, and they leave a player wide open on the left side. Down to Suter, wide open left block, and the layup is no good. Lady Cougars catch a break there as that was almost a major danger zone for the Lady Cougars. Out front to Riggs. She'll take the 3 straight away. It is way off to the right. Rebounded on the floor by Suter. Lady Cougars struggling. They had that little hot stretch on offense, and a deep 3 from the right wing by Downey is no good. And a foul on the rebound is going to be called on Suter. That'll be her second and the team's 8th. And Lady Cougars are going to get free throws here. 1 and 1 will come for Grayson. The interesting decision here by Chris Downey. Will he keep Suter into the game, or will he go to his bench? It appears that he will go to his bench. Into the game for the Lady Eagles will be Brooke Hyman. She's appeared in every game this season. 2 points, 1.6 rebounds per game. It'll be Allie Jennings to shoot 1 in the bonus. The first one is good for Jennings. .350 to go here in the first half. Second one coming for Jennings. She stares down the rim and lets it fly. It is good. She gets the shooter's roll. It is North Bullitt 24, Grayson County 20. 3 minutes and 45 seconds to play here in the first half. Lady Cougars have had some very good defensive possessions, but they've also had some lapses, allowing North Bullitt to have some open threes. Out front, Downey. She had a 3 to start the game, but has been held quiet since that point. An illegal screen is going to be called on North Bullitt's. Called on Hyman. Sutton Van Meter tried to get around it. It was almost like a body check as Van Meter went flying. For Hyman, that'll be her first and the team's 9th. Since that is an offensive foul, it's a player control foul, so no free throws will come for Van Meter in that situation. Into the near corner, Perkins. She's double-teamed and trapped and splits the defenders and throws it into the hands of Thorpe. Thorpe down the near side. down into the near side, and a flip shot on the right side is no good, but she'll go to the free throw line after being fouled by Van Meter. For Van Meter, that is her first of the team's 7th. And to the line is going to be Emily Thorpe. She's the team's best free throw shooter at 86.5%. 77.4% of her shots come from 3, and the first one is good. And Thorpe, as we mentioned, coming off of a game where she hit 11 threes, tied for the 4th most in KHSA history. As we mentioned, having at least 11 threes in a game happened twice last week. It had not happened since 2013 when it happened twice in a 2-week period. One of those two will be a name that the Lady Cougar faithful will remember, as the second free throw was good by Thorpe. Rebecca Greenwell for Owensboro Catholic, who went and played at Duke. Down the right side, Jennings, her layup is no good, but she is bumped and fouled, and she'll go back to the free throw line. Foul's going to be called on Hyman. That'll be her second, team's 10th. Jennings will get 2 free throws. She is 4 of 4 from the free throw line in this game. Lady Cougars getting to the free throw line tonight. And the first one is good for Jennings. Something that the Lady Cougars, when they have scored, they've gotten to the free throw line. And I mean, in a lot of ways, it's not rocket science. When you get free points on the floor, nobody's guarding you, the clock's not moving, it's usually just you and the ball and the rim. It usually helps if you're struggling on offense. That free throw's no good. Cave got the rebound, but it's knocked away by Downey. An outlet pass to Thorpe on the near side. Thorpe lost control of the dribble, and because of it, she wasn't really able to pull up a transition 3. She hasn't missed from 3 in this game. North Bullitt leads 26-21, 2:50 to play here in the first half. And falling down with the ball and walking with it was McKnight. Really nice defense by Cave, standing in front of Taylor McKnight, who checked in, the sophomore guard, who averages 3.5 points and 1.2 rebounds a game. Riggs will come back in for the Lady Cougars. Isabel Blanton will take a seat. So on the floor for Grayson County, you've got Van Meter, Riggs, Perkins, Jennings, and Cave. Van Meter picks up her dribble to the right side to Cave, down to the right block to Perkins, amongst the towers, layup good, Perkins! She almost lost her balance on the inside, but Sydney Perkins has 5 points. And it's a 3-point game at 26-23, 2 minutes and 25 seconds to play here in the first half. Screen for Downey straight away. Gives it into the corner. Thorpe left all alone from 3, and she missed it. Rebounded inside by Cave. Her first missed 3 of the game. An outlet pass to Riggs, who spun around to grab it. Riggs down the right side, flip shot, and she's fouled. And that shot was blocked by the backboard. But because she was fouled, she went too far underneath it because there was a push, said the official. It's called on Hyman. That is her 3rd foul. 2 free throws will come here for Arissa Riggs. Todd Johnston talking to his backcourt right now of Sydney Perkins and Sutton Van Meter. 2 free throws will come for Arissa Riggs. She's 1 of 2 tonight. The first one is no good. Look over to the far side. I know her dad, who's one of the assistant coaches for the softball team, is looking on and trying to cheer on his daughter. Second free throw by Riggs to try and make it a 2-point game. She gets the shooter's roll. He had some subs in. Riggs going to take a seat. Blanton will come back in. And on the floor right now for North Bullitt, you have Riley Dawson, Kylie Downey, Taylor McKnight, Emily Thorpe, and Allie Clutie, who has the ball straight away. She was the new player into the game. Down to the right side, Dawson, layup, no good, left short. Really nice defense by Grayson County as Blanton came down with it. The Lady Cougars will have a chance to tie. Blanton coast to coast down the right side, layup good. Grayson County ties the game. Isabel Blanton in the seal out on the inside. Timeout, North Bullitt. It's tied at 26 with 1:40 to go here in the first half. Grayson County has tied it up 26-26. North Bullitt wants a timeout. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Grayson County and North Bullitt all tied up at 26. North Bullitt led this game 19-9 at the end of the first quarter, but the Lady Cougars have turned in one of their best quarters of this young season to come back and tie this game up at 26, forcing the timeout by the first-year head coach for the Lady Eagles, Chris Downey. I mean, Todd Johnson has got to love what he sees from his team. It will be North Bullitt ball out of this timeout. Both coaches have used a full timeout in the first half of play. 1:40 to go here in the first half. We're all tied up at 26. It'll be Downey that'll run the point. Lady Cougars defensively have been really good about 90% of the time, but now they leave a three straight away by Thorpe, and she knocks it in. Thorpe hits her 5th three of the first half. And that's the last thing you wanted if you're Grayson County after you tied up the game. Thorpe has now had 2 daggers after Grayson County had brought it to within 1 and tied. An interior pass to Perkins is knocked and stolen away by Dawson. Dawson, an outlet pass, layup left side, good by Clutie. And just like that, what was a tie game is now a 5-point game with 60 seconds to play in the first half. Left wing Perkins gets it inside to Cave. Cave, flip shot inside the lane, good, and she'll go to the free throw line. Wow. I'm not sure how Reagan Cave made that shot. As she was found, she just kind of threw the ball up into the air, and it went in. It's called on Downey, her second in teams 10+. And Cave will try to convert on the N1. Reagan Cave from the free throw line this season, 68.4%. She stares down the rim, dribbles it 3 times, lets it fly, and gets the shooter's roll. We're all tied up again. Or rather, it is a 2-point game. Cave has 6 points. It's 31-29. 40 seconds to play. North Bullitt with a lead. Straight away, walking with it is Taylor McKnight. And Grayson's going to get the ball back. Riggs is going to come in for Isabel Blanton. You can tell Todd Johnson immediately said Riggs has those 2 fouls. It's going to be some offense-defense substitutions here. 31-29, North Bullitt with a lead against Grayson County. Van Meter straight away. Gets a screen from Jennings down the right side and gets it off into the back corner to the right side. Perkins with 28 seconds to play here in the first half. The Lady Cougars trail by 2. I think you want to just make sure you get a good possession here if you're Grayson County. Riggs down the left side, gets around the defenders. The layup is no good. Jennings with a rebound. Off the right side, flip shot, good for Allie Jennings. Jennings matches her career high of 7 points in the first half. It's 31-31, 7 seconds to play. Downey, handoff pass to Clutie. Inside now with 2 seconds, spinning it around to Downey. Downey walks with it with 0.6 seconds to play here in the first half. Grayson County is going to take this game into a tie at the half. Barring, I mean, literally with 0.6 seconds, the only thing you can do is pretty much a tip at the rim, and they'll just pass it in, and that brings us to the end of the first half of play. It is Grayson County 31, North Bullitt 31. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
1 in 4 Americans today are living with a disability. I'm one of them. People with disabilities are extremely talented, resilient problem solvers that have so much to offer. And we've got a trusted ally on our side, an organization we can rely on, Easter Seals. Easter Seals is leading the way to full equity, inclusion, and access to healthcare, employment, and education for people with disabilities, families, and communities. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours.
And someone says, you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life.
Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at BeTheMatch.org.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Grayson County fights back from a 19-9 deficit at the end of the first quarter to tie the game up here at the half, 31-31. 31. What a first half, especially what a second quarter of play for this Grayson County Lady Cougar team. Probably their best quarter of the season. I'm thinking back, a couple come to mind. In fact, I got to scroll through here, looking at the set. In fact, it'll be easier to look at it this way. McLean County, they had a really good half, a really good quarter. Let's see if I can do it as I scroll through here and find out what quarter that was in that game against McLean County. It was the third quarter of that game. They scored 17 points, outscored McLean County 17-10. But so in this one, if I can do math correctly, 9-31, that'd be 22 points in the third quarter, or in the second quarter of play. Because 9-31, that's 22, right? I can do math. If I can, look at that. I can do math on a Monday night at 7:38 p.m. But so 22 points, and you think about it this way. Let's just look at it this way. Edmonson County game, you scored 24 points. You scored 20 against Butler, 21 against Davis, 22 against Owensboro, 25 against Laverne, Alabama, 26 against Edmonson, 27 against North Hardin, 25 against Breckenridge County. You almost, and what was that? I just went through, about 8 games? You almost just outscored your entire games in one quarter. I think if you're Todd Johnston and this Lady Cougar team, you've got to feel great about where you are here in the second half. Coming up on our halftime show, we'll run down the scores from around the region, the scoring from this game, and get you ready for half number 2. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Until every case is filed, argued, and won. Until people come before profit. Until the wild is truly free. Until our power comes clean and all power is held accountable. As a national legal nonprofit, no one fights more cases for the environment than Earth Justice. Until justice stands for all, we will never rest.
An estimated 11 million Americans have heart valve disease, but it is often only detected when your heart is listened to by a healthcare professional. If diagnosed early, it can usually be successfully treated, no matter what your age. So listen to your heart, see your healthcare professional, discuss your risk factors and any potential symptoms, and go to valvediseaseday.org to learn more.
Uncle Sam?
You just turned 18, right? It's time to register at sss.gov.
Excuse me?
It only takes a minute, and it makes you eligible for student aid and millions of federal jobs. Plus, well, it's every man's responsibility. What do you say?
Okay, I'll do it.
Here's my quill.
I'll just use my phone. sss.gov, right?
Yeah.
Be the man. Register with the Selective Service System today at sss.gov.
How is my little birdykins feeling?
Well, I feel okay. My wing hurts a little bit, but that's okay.
I made the decision to get Big Bird vaccinated because COVID vaccines are the best way to keep yourself, our friends and neighbors, and me safe and healthy.
And it'll help me keep playing with my granny bird and all my friends at school.
Yeah.
It's okay to have questions about COVID vaccines for your kids. Get the latest facts by speaking to your pediatrician or healthcare provider.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Grayson County and North Bullitt tied up at 31 here at the half from the Cougar Den. As we'll try to run down a quick score or two from around the region. I know we got some district action to bring you here. As we'll scroll through here and bring you the final score from, I believe it's Whitesville tonight at the Horn Community Center, where the Lady Bears of Butler County and the Lady Raiders of Whitesville Trinity were matched up, and it was Butler County that snuck out a 49-45 victory against Whitesville Trinity in that game. Of course, the Lady Cougars are scheduled to play Butler County on Friday in their next game, but as we've learned, Mother Nature sometimes has other ideas. A final score in girls basketball, Allen County Scottsville gets by Edmonson County 54-40. Girls basketball score at the end of the third quarter, Christian County over Warren Central 50-39. Seems like most of the scores, though, that we have to bring you from around the region right now. But the score that matters the most is it is 31-31 between Grayson County and North Bullitt. We'll come back, run down the scoring for the first half of play after this, as this is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
I want to beat cancer. I'm going to beat it. That's no doubt in my mind. I'm going to win this battle.
Defeating cancer will take all of us. At the V Foundation, V is for victory over cancer. V is for victory over the odds. V is for victory over giving up.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Join our team to help save lives. 100% of donations fund game-changing cancer research. Donate now at v.org.
3.
Charlie, you're gonna be
4.
late.
Charlie.
Huh?
Hey.
Hey, Invisitor! Wait!
Slow at work.
We can't live like
Uncle Sam?
You just turned 18, right? It's time to register at sss.gov.
Excuse me?
It only takes a minute, and it makes you eligible for student aid and millions of federal jobs. Plus, well, it's every man's responsibility. What do you say?
Okay, I'll do it.
Here's my quill.
I'll just use my phone. sss.gov, right?
Yeah.
Be the man. Register with the Selective Service System today at sss.gov.
It's constant, continuous, and contagious. Invigorating, inspiring, unrelenting, undeniable. At the National Park Foundation, we call this feeling wonder. And the only thing more unstoppable is our mission to help it thrive.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den, where it is 21-21 or 31-31 at the half here between Grayson County and North Bullitt. Running down the scoring from the first half of play for North Bullitt, it's Emily Thorpe leading the way with 17 points, including 5 threes. That's, just a casual now, 16 threes in her last game and a half. That just happens every day. 17 points for her, 7 points for Addison Suter, 3 points for Kylie Downey, and 2 each for Riley Dawson and for Allie Clutie. For Grayson County, Allie Jennings leads the way. She had 7 points, 6 points for Reagan Cave, 5 each for Arissa Riggs and Sydney Perkins, 3 apiece for Sutton Van Meter and Kennedy Green, and 2 for Isabel Blanson. I think for Grayson County, right now, I think in Todd Johnson saying, hey, offense, let's keep doing what we're doing. And then 2, let's find a way to slow down Addison Suter inside. And we got to get a hand in the face of Emily Thorpe because she's hitting threes with the best of them right now. 31-31, second half's next on K105.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye!
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Leitchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
Hey, boss. Okay.
I said I'm fine.
Me to bed, see you in the morning. With the frosted Superman, but it wasn't on it. And we lost it. In my head, in my head, in my head. We were underlay in my head.
Hey, son.
Hey, Bob.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
It'll be Grayson County basketball to start the third quarter of play. We are all tied up at 31 here from the Cougar Den. The Lady Cougars are looking to snap a 6-game losing streak here tonight. The last time this season that they had a 6-game losing streak, they snapped it. They have not gone longer than that this year. Can it happen again tonight? We'll switch sides. Grayson County will now work from left to right on your radio dial. It was Allie Jennings that led the way for them with 7 points. Reagan Cave right behind her with 6. Jennings has it on the right elbow, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Downey. And that'll be Downey's third. Kylie Downey, the leading scorer for North Bullitt coming into tonight's game, picks up her third foul with 7:48 to play in the third quarter. She's the 8th grade daughter of head coach Chris Downey, and he's going to leave his daughter in the game. Inside pass is knocked away, but Riggs runs it down on the deflection outside to Cave. 3 right wing, it is left short and rebounded on the floor by North Bullitt. They will have a chance to retake the lead. The Lady Cougars have never led in this game. They've tied it twice since it was tied at 0-0. It's 31-31, 7:30 to play in the third quarter. To the left wing, James. James is guarded by Perkins, gets around Perkins down the left side, absorbs the contact. The shot's no good, rebounded by Suter, who has it knocked away and taken away by Cave for Grayson County. Reagan Cave's interior defense has been very good over these last few games. I'm sure that has to really excite Todd Johnston. Straight away, it is Van Meter. Kicks it over into the far corner to Cave. Bounce pass inside to Jennings, who comes back here towards the near side. Her shot was against the backboard, and it is rebounded by North Bullitt, who floats one up to Downey. Downey down the near side, spins it around and backs it off to the left wing. Van Meter, really nice defense to stand in front of Downey, as Van Meter has become very good at taking charges. She was ready if Downey was going to do that again in this situation and try and charge down. And for Downey, she's got to be careful. She has 3 fouls. Down the right side, the shot is no good, but being fouled by Grayson County. It'll be interesting to see who those fouls called on, as Ashley Blair will go to the line. It's called on Riggs. That's her third. Team's first. And it'll be Ashley Blair to the line. She's a 76.3% free throw shooter. She dribbles it twice, lets it fly, and it is good. Rattles in. North Bullitt is coming off of playing in the LIT tournament last week. So they lost to PRP last week, but beat Portland Christian in the 2 games that they played in the LIT. Second free throw is good as well. Ashley Blair goes 2 of 2 from the line, and North Bullitt has retaken the lead here at 33-31. 6 minutes and 35 seconds to play here in the third quarter from the Cougar Den. Van Meter in between the circles. Angles back towards the left side into the far corner. Perkins, deep 3, far side. Might have been partially blocked, and it's run down by Suter. Todd Johnston didn't like that offensive possession for Grayson County. Jump pass inside to Blair, who spins down towards the far side, back towards the near side, gets around Riggs. The shot's left short, and Riggs picks up the foul, and immediately when she did it, she put both hands to her face because she knew that one was number 4. That's a tough foul for Grayson County. Riggs have been playing well in the first half of play, and Todd Johnston's going to have to go to the bench. And it'll be Ashley Blair back to the free throw line to shoot 2. The first one is good. It'll be Isabel Blanton in for Riggs. Chris Downey is the new head coach of North Bullitt. Previously was the head coach at Hebron Middle School, and while also being the head coach at Hebron Middle School for their girls basketball team, he was an assistant under the former head coach. Second free throw is good. As you mentioned, his daughter, Kylie, is the leading scorer. 35-31, North Bullitt has the lead, 6:08 to play here in the third quarter. Lady Eagles have hit 4 free throws to start the quarter of play. Bounce pass to the free throw line to Blanton, who does another bounce pass to Cave. Right wing 3 is up. It is in and out, and the rebound is off the hands of Sydney Perkins. She did a really nice job getting in there amongst 2 other North Bullitt players. She just wasn't able to grab the ball and pull down that rebound. 35-31, North Bullitt with a lead. 5:45 to play here in the third quarter from the Cougar Den. Lady Cougars looking to snap a 6-game losing streak. Suter being chased backwards by Van Meter, or by Cave, and a handoff pass on the 3, and it is no good by Thorpe, and the rebound's knocked out of bounds by Grayson County. That was a good look for Thorpe straight away, who had 5 threes in the first half of play. I believe it was 5 of 6 from the free throw line, or from the three-point line as well. They'll pass it into Thorpe on the left wing. She's guarded by Jennings. Jennings chases Thorpe backwards, and it'll go out to Downey. Downey gets a screen. Van Meter does a nice job getting around it. Downey on Van Meter. 8th grader on freshman, and the freshman wins the matchup. This is just being forced to pass it back out. Downey gives it to Van Meter. 5:17 to go in the third quarter. North Bullitt has the 4-point lead against Grayson County. Thorpe on the left wing, guarded by Jennings, loses her dribble, gets it out front to Downey. North Bullitt taking their time on this possession as Downey spins down the left lane, goes up, and it is stripped by Van Meter, but a foul is going to be called for Van Meter. That'll be her second and the team's third. To the line will be Kylie Downey. She will shoot two, her first trip to the free throw line tonight. She's a 79.4% free throw shooter, and that one is good. North Bullitt has not missed from the free throw line in this game. They are 12 of 12 from the free throw line. And right on cue, the announcer Jinx kicks in. You can make that 12 of 13 as Downey misses the second one, 36-31. North Bullitt has the lead against Grayson County, and free throws have been the difference. A three off the screen, left wing, Perkins knocks it in for Grayson. Sydney Perkins, her second three of the game, she's got 8 points, and it's a 2-point game at 36-34. The first-year head coach Todd Johnston clapping his hands emphatically to try and cheer on his defense. Spinning in the lane, Blair shots off to the left side, but a rebound on the floor, saved in bounds by North Bullitt into the hands, though, of Reagan Cave for Grayson. Gives it to Van Meter, breaks the timeline looking to push across the far side. 18-foot jump shot, left side for the tie is good for Van Meter. Van Meter's got 5. It's 36-36. A 5-0 run for Grayson County. 4:15 to go in the third quarter. It's amazing what a missed free throw can do for momentum. Downey on the left wing, gets a screen from straight away, gets a second screen. Down the right side on Cave, flip shot, no good. Rebounded by Blanton for Grayson. Blanton, bounce pass back over to Van Meter, who has done a very good job running the point for Grayson. Out front to Perkins, gets a screen from Blanton. 3, left side for the lead, no good, off to the right. Rebounded by Suter for North Bullitt. That would have given Grayson County their first lead of this game. We've been tied now. This is the 4th time we've been tied if you're counting 0-0. Out front to Blair. Swings it inside now. Wide open flip shot by Thorpe is good on the left side. Emily Thorpe's got 19 points in the game. And North Bullitt retakes the lead at 38-36. Been a great game here tonight from the Cougar Den. Van Meter in between the circles to Perkins, and an illegal screen's going to be called on Reagan Cave. For Cave, that'll be her first and the team's 4th. This is all being done with Grayson County's second leading scorer, Arissa Riggs, on the bench. She picked up her 4th foul early on in this third quarter. Be interesting when Todd Johnston will go back to the bench to put his junior guard back into the game. Blair jump pass to Suter, right block shot is no good. Cave with a rebound for Grayson. Reagan Cave is just playing very well for Grayson County. It's 38-36, North Bullitt with a lead. 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Van Meter to the left elbow to Cave. Cave looking for help. Bounce pass to Perkins. Not a good one, and it's taken away by North Bullitt. They give it off to Thorpe, and Thorpe gives it to Downey. That just wasn't a great pass by Reagan Cave. She was trying to force it to Perkins, and it was just better defense by James. An interior pass is knocked away, and Grayson gets it back as Perkins knocked it into the hands of Van Meter. Back and forth these two teams go. 38-36. North Bullitt with a lead. 2.5 to go in the third quarter. Perkins straight away gets a screen from Blanton. Down the left side. Sealed off. Layup. No good. Short. Rebounded by Suter. And a jump ball on the rebound is going to send possession towards North Bullitt. I think the best thing that you're seeing right now from the Lady Cougars, and I think this is the one thing that if you looked at their record of 2-15, you would think that maybe you don't see this as much. This team fights. You've never seen them quit. They are never going to quit, and I think that as there's a deep three from the right wing by Thorpe, it is no good. Rebounded by Blanton, and Blanton is fouled from behind by James. For James, that'll be her second and the team's second of the second half. But I think that's what you got to love, because when a team is struggling for the Lady Cougars, if they play hard, sometimes good things can happen. I mean, playing harder than another team can make up 5 to 10 points a game sometimes. Jump pass inside to Cave, wide open on the right block. Lets Suter go past her and makes the layup on the right side. The bank was open for Cave. She's got 8 points. And it is 38-38. 1:45 to go in the third quarter. The Lady Cougars trying to snap a 6-game losing streak. As down the left side, Downey spins it around on Van Meter, back into the middle, almost walked with it at the free throw line. The Lady Cougar faithful thought she did. She hands it off to James, who's fouled down the left side. Foul called on Perkins. It's her second. Team's 5th. As far as foul trouble, as we mentioned, Riggs has 4 fouls. For Grayson County, you've got Perkins and Van Meter each with 2. And a timeout is going to be taken on the floor by Todd Johnston. It is Grayson County 38, North Bullitt 39-38. 1:34 to go here in the third quarter. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Grayson County and North Bullitt all tied up at 38 with 1 minute and 34 seconds to play here in the third quarter from the Cougar Den. We appreciate you taking the time to tune in to tonight's coverage on K105 and also via K105 Digital Productions, as this is WKHG Leitchfield. K105 Digital Productions, if you're joining us for the first time or maybe you're listening on the radio and you're wondering how can I watch tonight's coverage, just go to the K105 Facebook or YouTube page. And on YouTube, it's always what we say is the best way to watch it, because the pro to that is that you can hit the subscribe button on YouTube and you'll get notified when we get ready to go live for games. You'll get all the games into one spot. And also what I like is that you can stream it to your smart TV. Sit there at home and it's like you're watching ESPN. Emily James will go to the free throw line out of the timeouts. And the first one is no good for James. James from the free throw line, a 53.8% free throw shooter. North Bullitt made their first 12 free throws. They've now missed 2 in a row. The second coming is up and good. She gets the shooter's roll, does Emily James. That's her first basket of the game. And North Bullitt has taken the lead again at 39-38. 90 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Van Meter straight away. Down here towards the near side. Into the near corner to Perkins. Perkins being chased backwards by James. Jab step with the left hand back out front now to Van Meter. Grayson County trying to take their first lead of this game, and they try to pass down to Jennings. It wasn't a good pass, and Jennings wasn't able to reach out and grab it. North Bullitt's going to get the ball back as it goes out of bounds. That's a tough break for Grayson. A very tough break for Grayson County. 1:10 to go in the third quarter. It is 39-38. Handoff pass to James. James on Perkins. Lowers her shoulder and gets it into the corner to Thorpe. Thorpe on the left side. Out front to Dawson, who's back into the game for the Lady Eagles. 55 seconds to play in the third quarter. It is North Bullitt on top, 39-38. Bounce pass to the right side to James, guarded by Perkins. Gets away with a bit of a push-off, does James, down the far side on Perkins. Falling down, and a foul is going to be called on Sydney Perkins. Sydney Perkins, I'm not sure necessarily agreed with that call too much. For Perkins, that'll be her third, team's sixth. North Bullitt will shoot free throws on the next foul. Downey's got to get it in. Throws it into Thorpe. Deep three, right side. It is way short. And a fight for the loose ball on the rebound is going to be a jump ball, and possession's going to head towards Grayson County basketball. 38.6 seconds on the clock. Here in the third quarter, North Bullitt leads Grayson County 39-38. Straight away, Van Meter with 30 seconds to go. Jump pass to Jennings on the right block. Jennings spins towards the near side, goes up, shot no good. Rebound inside by Blair. Blair looks to push, going 1-on-4, and smartly holds off and does a handoff pass to Downey. Downey, wide open layup down the right side, too long on it, rebounded by Jennings with 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Todd Johnston telling his team to look at the clock with 7 seconds. Out front to Perkins with 5 seconds. Perkins loses the ball, runs it down 3 seconds. In the corner, down near baseline, throws a shot up, and she's fouled. With 1.2 seconds on the clock in the third quarter, Grayson County's going to have a chance to take the lead. James picks up the foul, her third, team's third. Oh, they're going to call it on the floor. I thought she was shooting, but they call it on the floor. No real complaint from Todd Johnston. They got to get it in. They throw it into Cave, and it's taken away by North Bullitt, and that's the end of the third quarter. It is North Bullitt 39, Grayson County 32. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball, or 39-38. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Junior achievement is where dreams take flight. We are helping students connect what they learn in school to future work and career success. We are teaching them how to manage money to achieve financial security as adults. And we are showing them that starting a business also means changing lives and communities. However, we can't do it alone. Find out how you can help.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Remember the best planned 90 minutes of your life? Or that surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can.
It is 39-38. North Bullitt has the lead against Grayson County as we start quarter number 4. It will be Lady Eagle ball to start the final frame of this quarter. Grayson County sitting here at 38 points. They have only scored 40-plus points in a game this season 3 times. And in those games, they are 2-1. Lone loss came to Greenwood. They lost that one 62-40. As North Bullitt will start quarter number 4 with the ball. It is 39-38. 7:55 to go. Lady Eagles trying to get out of here with a victory. Grayson County trying to snap the 6-game losing streak. Down inside, bounce pass taken away, and a late kick is going to be called on Grayson County on the interior. A little bit of a late whistle, but I think the official said that he couldn't get the whistle into his mouth quick enough. It'll be North Bullitt ball to pass in from underneath. Downey to throw it in, gives it in to Dawson. Dawson in the far corner, hands it back to Downey, and Sutton Van Meter has done a phenomenal job on Downey tonight. Over to the right side, it is James. James spins down towards the far side, hands it off now to Blair. And Blair takes a double dribble. Ashley Blair takes that extra dribble, and some frustration on the sideline from Chris Downey. Just kind of shaking his head saying, we need to be better than that, as he looks at his assistant coach, Justin Heverin. 7:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Grayson County trying to take their first lead of this game. They've not led. They've tied it a few times. Riggs is back into the game with 4 fouls down the right side. Layup, no good for the lead. Cave gets the rebound, kicks it out to Perkins. 3 straight away for the lead. It is no good off to the right. Rebounded by North Bullitt. The Lady Eagles look to push. Outlet pass into Thorpe in the corner, and Thorpe stepped out of bounds. Her foot was on the out-of-bounds line as that happened right in front of the North Bullitt bench. We could not see because the bench for North Bullitt blocks us. But no complaint from the North Bullitt coaching staff, which happened right in front of them, and that usually tells me it was the right call. 6:52 to go in the fourth quarter. Grayson County trails by 1 point, 39-38. To the right side, Perkins. She drives near baseline, gets around the defender, reverse layup, good! Grayson County has the lead. Sydney Perkins gives Grayson the lead. She's got 10 points. It is 40-39. 6 minutes and 35 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. At the right elbow, it is Blair. Guarded by Cave. Spinning down the lane. The shot is off the side of the backboard. Jennings with a long rebound for Grayson. Gives Van Meter. Van Meter breaks the timeline right up the middle. In between the circles, the freshman point guard. Gives to the right side to Riggs. Riggs fakes the interior pass. Now does it inside to Cave, who bobbled the ball. Bounce pass to a wide open Jennings. Left side shot. Good! Jennings gives Grayson a 3-point lead. She's got 9 points, a new career high for Allie Jennings. And it is 42-39. 5 minutes and 55 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Grayson County 42, North Bullitt 39, and Riggs nearly picks the pocket on the far side. Addison Suter comes back into the game for North Bullitt. And coming out is Riley Dawson. To pass in and giving it out in front to Downey. It's a 3-point Grayson County lead, their first lead of this game. Down the left side, and getting it up is James. Her shot is no good, and she took an extra step. Head coach Chris Downey is talking with the official right now. He didn't agree with the call. He shakes his head as the official trots up the near side of the floor. 5:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Grayson County leads by 3 points in this game. Van Meter on the left wing. Jump pass to Cave from about 10 feet out. She does a bounce pass to Riggs, who just has to bounce it right back out front. Sydney Perkins leads the Lady Cougars in scoring tonight. Jump pass inside to Riggs. Riggs' shot is blocked inside. She gets the rebound and just tries to save it in bounds as she was falling out of bounds and throws it out. Todd Johnston wanted a foul there, and I think it was a good no call by the official. I think it was a clean block by Suter on the inside. And whatever the explanation that the official gave Todd Johnston, he immediately nodded his head and said, okay, I think he might have been asking, said, was that all ball? And the official said, yes, it was. Left elbow, Blair. Guarded by Riggs, who has to be careful with those 4 fouls. Blair gets around Riggs, and a foul is going to be called. If it's on Riggs, it's 5. It's on Perkins, it's 4. It's on Perkins. That is her 4th. And Todd Johnston immediately holds up the 4 to Sydney Perkins, saying, hey, you're going to have to be smart here. It'll be Blair to the line. She's 4 of 4 tonight. Free throw up, in and out. It is no good. Again, Grayson County has crossed the 40-point mark tonight when they've scored 40-plus in a game this season. In fact, when they've scored more than 40, so 41 or above, they're 2-0. When they score 40 or less, 0-15. The second free throw to make it a 2-point game is in for Blair. It is Grayson County 42, North Bullitt 40. 5 minutes to go. Can the Lady Cougars snap the 6-game losing streak? Into the corner, Perkins. Bounce pass to the right block to Jennings, who spins down towards the near side, reaching in, falling down, and a jump ball is going to keep possession with Grayson County. Tell you, this has just been an excellent basketball game tonight. It's been a really good game. Well called by the officials. Both teams playing hard. It's just been a lot of fun. Perkins bounce pass into Riggs. Riggs outside to Cave. Cave takes one dribble and swings it to the left wing to Van Meter. Van Meter's going to back it off and run things at the volleyball line to the left wing to Jennings. Bounce pass inside to Perkins, who kicks it out to Cave. 3 up, and it's an air ball. And the rebound is chased down long by Downey. 4:30 to go here in tonight's game. It is 42-40. Grayson County leads North Bullitt. Left elbow, Blair. Down the left lane, goes up with a shot for the tie. It is good. Just really smart offense by North Bullitt. They know that Arissa Riggs has 4 fouls. They went right at her. It's just good offense. Knowing what you do. And here comes North Bullitt with some pressure. It's a half-court zone defense over to the far side. Cave, 3 for the lead. It is clanking off the back of the yard. Perkins gets the rebound, but it dribbles off of her foot. And the ball will head back towards North Bullitt ball. It is 42-42. 4:04 to play in the fourth quarter. Grayson County's defense has been very good at times tonight. They have had some lapses. Can they get another stop here? Down inside to Thorpe on the right block. Throws a wild shot up, and it didn't hit anything, and I think Thorpe thought she was fouled, or she was trying to sell a foul, but the shot went flying towards assistant principal Shane Decker and athletic director Jason Kincaid. Grayson County's now going to get another chance. Driving near baseline is Perkins, and a blocking foul is going to be called on the drive on Emily James. That'll be her 4th and the team's 4th. So the ball staying on the floor. As far as foul trouble for Grayson County, Arissa Riggs has 4, Sydney Perkins has 4. For North Bullitt, it is 4 for Emily James, 3 for Kylie Downey, and 3 for Brooke Hyman. Perkins out front to Riggs. 3:40 to go in tonight's game. It is 42-42. Riggs down the left side, spins towards the near side. Might have gotten away with a carry. Picks it off to the left wing to Perkins, and a whistle is blown, and a timeout is called by Todd Johnston. 3:30 to go here in tonight's game. It is 42-42. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
Allie Jennings has 9 points. Sydney Perkins has 10 to pace the Lady Cougars in this one, as it is 42-42 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to play. Todd Johnston takes his final full timeout. He does have 2 30s remaining in this game. As far as timeouts for North Bullitt, they have 2 fulls and 2 30s in this game. For the Lady Eagles in the first half, it was all Emily Thorpe. She had 17 first half points, including 5 threes in the second half. 2 total points. Addison Suter in the first half had 7 points. In the second half, 0. You want to know the difference in the game? That's where you can start. It is 3 minutes and 30 seconds to play tonight's game. 42 all between Grayson County and North Bullitt. It'll be Lady Cougar basketball out of the timeout. They'll have Van Meter, Riggs, Jennings, Cave, and Perkins on the floor. Van Meter takes it into the near side. Out front to Perkins, off the screen, the curl, the three, it is off to the left. And the rebound on the floor is pulled down by Blair for North Bullitt. It was a good play call by Todd Johnston, but the shot was just no good by Perkins on the curl. Blair down the left side on Jennings, spins around, goes up with a shot. Jennings fell down, and the roll is in for Blair. And North Bullitt retakes the lead at 44-42. 2 minutes and 57 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. The Lady Cougars trying to snap the 6-game losing streak. Out front to Van Meter, almost taken away. Slips it over to the far corner to Perkins. Left wing three is blocked, but inside the ball is taken by Cave, and Cave is fouled inside by Suter. The Rowdy Cougs on the far side. It's a small but mighty Cougar student section, but they love it. The foul is called on Suter, her third, team's fifth. It'll be Reagan came to the line to shoot 2. She's 1 of 1 in this game. She's got 8 points. Takes 3 low dribbles. Lets the first one fly. It is no good. This is Grayson County's first trip to the free throw line in the second half. Took quite a few in the first half of play. Cave stares down the rim again to make it a 1-point game. It is no good, and the rebound is saved inbounds by Riggs into the hands of Jennings, and a jump ball is going to send possession to North Bullitt. Lady Cougars did what they needed to do, but North Bullitt take the ball back. 44-42, Lady Eagles on top of Grayson County. 2 minutes and 39 seconds and counting to play in the fourth quarter. Jump pass inside to Blair, layup right side, good. She got around the defender, and Ashley Blair is doing whatever she wants in this fourth quarter, and the Lady Eagles have taken a 4-point lead at 46-42. Far side Perkins. Out front to Jennings. Jennings does a bounce pass to Van Meter. The Lady Eagles keying up the defensive pressure. Perkins drives far baseline, tight ropes the line, and his blocking foul is going to be called on Thorpe. We'll see if that is what the call is officially. It is on Thorpe. That is her second, team sixth. It's the final foul that they had to give. Perkins to pass in for the Lady Cougars. She's got to get it in and throws it into Jennings on the right block. Jennings outside to Riggs. Riggs ball fake. Now she'll take it. 3. It is up into the air and no good. Cave with the rebound. Put back. No good. And the rebound, Cave knocked it out of her own teammate's hands. And Grayson County gives the ball back to North Bullitt. That was the chance for the Lady Cougars. They trail 46-42. 1:45 to go in the fourth quarter, and North Bullitt wants a timeout. 1:47 to go. It is North Bullitt 46, Grayson County 42. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Leitchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
Get it, slip it, cuff it, check it. High blood pressure silently affects millions of Americans. Staying on top of your blood pressure is as simple as these 4 easy steps. Self-monitoring is power. Visit manageyourbp.org to learn more.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
1 minute and 47 seconds to go in tonight's game. It is North Bullitt 46, Grayson County 42. The Lady Eagles will have the ball in a bounce pass in front of their own bench. Grayson County trying to snap a 6-game losing streak. They led this game 42-39, but North Bullitt has gone on a 7-0 run. Lady Cougars trying to cook up the defensive pressure here. As out front Downey to the left wing and trapped Downey back out front now. Lady Cougars leaving all alone on the far side and nearly taking the three. You could tell that Dawson was thinking about it. Dawson in the far corner, left all alone again. North Bullitt just playing keep away right now, and they nearly throw it away. It's out front to James. Lady Cougars coming again with the swarm defense down into the right block. Reverse layup is no good. Jennings with a rebound. She is going to have a jump ball in possession. Will head towards Grayson County. And now a technical foul is called after the play. Who's it called on? Is it called on North Bullitt or is it called on Grayson County? It's called on North Bullitt. A technical foul has been called on Ashley Blair. That is her third total foul. And that is huge. Sydney Perkins will go to the free throw line now to shoot 2 technical free throws. You could hear a pin drop here at the Cougar Den. It is 46-42 with 1:14 to go. Perkins free throw good. Grayson County is going to get the ball back. When a team is struggling, sometimes you need the ball to bounce your way, and right now it bounced the Lady Cougars' way. Second one, Perkins, count it! Makes them both. 46-44, 1:14 to go. And a timeout is going to be taken on the floor. I believe it's by Todd Johnston. He only has a 30-second timeout remaining, at least by my count. It is a 30. 30-second timeout taken by Todd Johnston. So he has only one timeout remaining after this timeout taken, and he's going to draw something up very quickly. It is 46-44. Grayson County trying to come back in this game. And I mean, this would be a huge win. You trailed 19-9 at the end of the first quarter. And now, you know, you led by 3. You got the break. You got the break you needed. After the technical foul was called on Blair. Can the Lady Cougars turn this into something now? Out of the timeout, they will have the basketball to bounce in on the far side of the floor. It'll be Cave, Perkins, Jennings, Riggs, Van Meter out there for Grayson County. 1:14 to go. A whistle's blown and officials are talking this over right now. Not really sure what this is about. They're arguing the possession arrow right now. So they're asking right now, and the reason for this is that a jump ball was called and then a technical was called. So what the question is right now from the head coach for North Bullitt, Chris Downey, is should the technical have given the possession arrow still to Grayson County? As there's a 3 right side, Perkins for the lead, in and out. Rebounded by North Bullitt. The Lady Cougars had a look, 60 seconds to go. Now they've switched the possession arrow and given the possession arrow to North Bullitt. 46-44, under a minute to play here in tonight's game. North Bullitt with a lead. As it is Blair, guarded by Jennings, out front to Thorpe. Thorpe, I thought I heard a whistle. I guess not. Left side to James, guarded by Perkins with 40 seconds to go. North Bullitt leads by 2. James almost took the steal, but a timeout was granted right as the steal was happening, and Todd Johnston goes down to his knees as North Bullitt took a timeout, and that was about as close as it can get. A timeout taken by North Bullitt. It's going to be only a 30-second timeout taken by Downey. Sydney Perkins came away with the steal, and they granted the timeout. And again, I didn't have a great angle. Is from where I'm sitting, I'm kind of blocked a little bit from where Chris Downey, the head coach for North Bullitt, was standing for me to really see whether he got that timeout or not. looking at his reaction, he kind of had like a little mischievous smile, as kind of like, whew, got away with one there. But hey, sometimes, like I just mentioned, ball's just got to bounce your way, and right now the ball just bounced North Bullitt's way maybe. I'd have to go back and watch the replay to see. It could have just been a whoosh smile and not a mischievous smile too. I don't know Chris Downey. I can't really read him that well. I'm reading him without ever having had a conversation with him, because that's what we're supposed to do as broadcasters, right? North Bullitt will pass in from in front of their own bench. It is 39.2 seconds on the clock. 46-44, the Lady Eagles lead. Isabel Blainson is in the game for Sydney Perkins. Arissa Riggs will remain in the game with the 4 fouls. They give it into the backcourt to James. They cross it now to Downing. Downing over to the far side to Thorpe. Out front now, James being guarded, and it's a handoff pass now to Blair. Out front, Grayson County's got to think about fouling maybe. They give it over to the far side to Thorpe. They can't allow her to shoot, and she's going to be fouled by Sutton Van Meter. It'll be Van Meter's third foul. The team's 7th. 1-and-1 will come for Emily Thorpe. She is an 86.5% free throw shooter. She's got 19 points in this game. Last time out, she had 38. She will shoot 1 in the bonus. 21.9 seconds on the clock. It is up, and it is good. She gets the shooter's roll. That one stood on the rim and bounced about 4 or 5 times before dropping in. Will Thorpe get the second one? This would make it a 2-possession game. It is up, and it is no good. Grayson County gets the rebound. They do have 1 timeout remaining if they want to use it. It is 47-44. Todd Johnston was yelling for about 5 seconds trying to take a timeout, and they finally give it to him. It is 47-44, 15.7 seconds on the clock. It'll be a 30-second timeout taken by Todd Johnston. He does not have any timeouts remaining. If you just joined us, it was North Bullitt with a 19-9 lead at the end of the first quarter. The Lady Cougars stormed back to tie us at 31 at the half. It was 39-38 North Bullitt. At the end of the third quarter, Grayson County jumped out to a 42-39 lead, and we've been kind of playing back and forth since that point, but right now it is North Bullitt 47, Grayson County 44. What does Todd Johnston draw up here? 15.7 seconds on the clock. Does he go for a 3, or does he try and go for a quick 2 and turn this into a free throw shooting contest? Emily Thorpe just missed the second end of an and 1. That would have given North Bullitt a 2-possession lead. 15.7 seconds on the clock. On the floor for Grayson County, you've got Riggs, Van Meter, Perkins, Cave, and Jennings. Riggs will pass it in to Van Meter with 14 seconds to Riggs on the right side. 12 seconds now and counting for Grayson County. They trail by 3 points. To the right side, Perkins. She's being chased. She's trapped in the corner with 6 seconds. Perkins splits defenders, loses the ball. North Bullitt's got it. And Grayson County, no, a foul is called. A foul is called on North Bullitt. A foul is called on Addison Suter. It was so loud in here I couldn't hear the whistle with 3.2 seconds on the clock. Sydney Perkins is going to shoot 1 in the bonus here. It is 47-44. This is an interesting decision here, too. She shoots 1 in the bonus, 3.2 on the clock. Perkins, the first one is good. So it is now 47-45. Will Todd Johnston try and miss this shot and go for a putback in the tie? Sydney Perkins, 47-45. Grayson County trails this one. The second one is good by Perkins. 3.2 on the clock. Grayson County is going to have to foul and hope for a little bit of a miracle. It's a 1-point game, and a timeout is taken with 3.2 seconds on the clock taken by Downing. It'll be only a 30-second timeout. Wow. It is North Bullitt 47, Grayson County 46. The Lady Eagles will have the ball to pass in with 3.2 seconds on the clock. I believe is what it was, as they clear off the scoreboard here to put the official time on the clock. Sydney Perkins hits 2 clutch free throws. She's 4 of 4 from the free throw line in this fourth quarter. Can Grayson County come away with a win? They're going to have to get a stop. some missed free throws. They're going to have to go the length of the floor. They're going to need a little bit of a miracle. But when you're struggling, sometimes you need a little bit of a miracle. Will the basketball gods be nice to Grayson County in this situation? Lady Cougars got a break out of the timeout. They do. 3.2 on the clock. It is 47-46. North Bullitt with the lead. They have the basketball. Sure, Grayson County, best case scenario here is that you get a 5-second clock here. They got to pass it in, does Downey, and she'll throw it in, and Grayson County gets the foul with 1.4. Riggs almost fouled at first. They didn't call it, and 1-and-1 will now come with 1.4 seconds on the clock. He's got one timeout remaining, does Downey, as the foul was called for Grayson County. I'm not sure who that, I think they called it on Van Meter, which was her fourth. It'll be one in the bonus with 1.4 seconds on the clock. If she misses it, the game's pretty much over. It is up. They're just going to throw it. Grayson County's not even going to get a shot off, and that is the game. North Bullitt wins this one by a final score of 47-46. The Lady Cougars are heartbroken tonight at the Cougar Den. This is a tough one. There's no other way to put it. Grayson County fought like crazy, and we're that close. We're that close. Your final score tonight, North Bullitt defeats Grayson County 47-46. Come back, jump into the fifth quarter show after this. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
How is my little birdykins feeling?
Well, I feel okay. My wing hurts a little bit, but that's okay.
I made the decision to get Big Bird vaccinated because COVID vaccines are the best way to keep yourself, our friends and neighbors, and me safe and healthy.
And it'll help me keep playing with my granny bird and all my friends at school.
Yeah.
It's okay to have questions about COVID vaccines for your kids. Get the latest facts by speaking to your pediatrician or healthcare provider.
I want to beat cancer. I'm going to beat it. That's no doubt in my mind. I'm going to win this battle.
Defeating cancer will take all of us. At the V Foundation, V is for victory over cancer. V is for victory over the odds. V is for victory over giving up.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
Join our team to help save lives. 100% of donations fund game-changing cancer research. Donate now at V.org.
It's constant, continuous, and contagious. Invigorating, inspiring, unrelenting, undeniable. At the National Park Foundation, we call this feeling wonder. And the only thing more unstoppable is our mission to help it thrive.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We are normal people just like you.
And together, we can make a difference.
Tough night here for Grayson County as they fall by a final score of 47-46 against North Bullitt. They came back from 10 down early on, took a lead late, but their comeback falls short tonight against North Bullitt. And you know what? This was a great game tonight, and I think Todd Johnston has to be extremely proud of his group. I know I am, and I don't talk. It's different from me, but I know that I got to be very proud of his team. When we come back, we'll talk to him and get his thoughts on the matchup after this. Again, the final score is North Bullitt 47, Grayson County 46. This is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on the Twin Lakes Best Mix K105.
Hi, I'm Janine Lucas with Wilson Muir Bank. Our focus is on building communities, and in many of our markets, agriculture is at heart of those communities. We are proud to partner with local farmers and value your role in Kentucky and globally. Our commitment runs deep because we understand your passion for farming. Many of us are farmers ourselves. Whether farming is your pastime or your livelihood, invite us to your operation or stop by our offices and let us know how Wilson Muir Bank can help you grow. Together we build community. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403246.
Get it, slip it, cuff it, check it. Talk to doctor now and share it.
Get it, slip it, cuff it, check it. High blood pressure silently affects millions of Americans. Staying on top of your blood pressure is as simple as these 4 easy steps. Self-monitoring is power. Visit manageyourbp.org to learn more.
And someone says, you need a bone marrow transplant, those are just not words you want to hear.
I got a call that it was the best match. It was one of the best days of my life. I'm so happy that you're okay.
I just want to say thank you for the second chance at life.
Thousands of patients need a donor like you. Learn how you can help at BeTheMatch.org.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We are normal people just like you.
And together, we can make a difference.
Take on your legacy.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den, where the Grayson County Lady Cougars fall tonight by a final score of 47-46. I'm joined now by the head coach of the Lady Cougars, head coach Todd Johnston. And Coach, you probably got a group of heartbroken girls in there, don't you?
We do, and, I've been telling them for the last couple of weeks we're getting better. We're really close to getting a win, and tonight obviously was our best chance we've had in a while. 1 or 2 shots fall in the second half. It changes the whole outcome, I think, and especially the approach that you have toward the end and everything. But, in the second half we made 5 shots. First half we shot 50%. I think we had where we were 5 for 20-something in the second half. And, it turned out to be the same old problems that we have where we just can't score when we need to. And we're running sets. We're executing so much better, which I'm so proud of them for that. But then we don't make a shot. And that's, nobody misses shots on purpose. And I told them if we keep losing because we can't make shots, I'm okay with that. We just have to make sure we're getting good shots, and our shots are getting so much better. We're not turning it over as much, so there's a lot of growth from a month ago to now. They need to see a win to validate that, and it just hasn't happened.
I thought the second quarter for you all tonight, where you all scored 22 points, might have been your best quarter this season.
It was, and what made it even better is the fact that we guarded. We gave up wide open, Sydney gambles way too much, and she got lost, and 2 made shots, and I'm like, we're not supposed to leave her. So things like that, the scouting reports, we're still struggle with at times. She didn't get a 3. Thorpe didn't get a 3 in the second half. I told him at halftime, I said, if she doesn't make a 3, we're going to win. And unfortunately, we got really close. She didn't get a 3, but we didn't win. But give them credit. They hit free throws, and they did execute. They just isolated 14 on the elbow. reminded me kind of the Dallas Mavericks, Nowitzki, and she's so good with her footwork. She was spinning around, driving left, and made some tough shots, and we didn't really have a good matchup for her.
I thought that you had a lot of players, I think, play very well tonight. I thought defensively Sutton was very good at points, especially in this game. Allie Jennings came away. She had a career-high 9 points tonight. I just think that and then even a player that in the first half, in that first quarter, I thought Kennedy Green came off the bench and really gave you a nice spark, too.
Listen, Kennedy's doing everything we want her to do now. She's playing stronger. She's playing aggressive. I still didn't get her in the second half, and I've got to develop that trust where I can give some of them a breather. But I didn't put her or Gracie, either one, in the second half. And again, I should have. They both played well in the first half, did what they were supposed to. But Kennedy's coming along. She's been a little slower developing than I had hoped. I really thought at this point of the year she'd be playing 15, 20 minutes for us. And she's got the potential to be a good 6 to 10-point scorer for us. Maybe not quite this year, but going forward she's going to score. But good minutes out of her. Allie Jennings was awesome again, and makes her free throws and battled. And I had to switch her on 2, then I had to switch her back to 14 when she started hurting us. And she's just our best defender, our smartest defender, our best communicator on defense. She kind of keeps everybody where they're supposed to be, so I'm really proud of her.
Reagan as well. I thought interior defense again. I think she is drastically improved on that since last season.
Her efforts improved, her rebounding's improved. She's going after balls, and she missed some threes wide open. She can make those, and
I've seen it. Yeah.
We don't have any. We're not good enough offensively where I can tell somebody, hey, don't shoot that right now. Now I've got a couple JV girls. We tell them not to shoot threes because they just haven't developed that yet. But she's wide open. She needs to shoot it. She needs to score. We ran the set for her there at the baseline, or the layup that she missed, and then went after the rebound. It was, she's gotten a lot better. So proud of how she's playing too. But like I said, her effort and her concentration is what's really improved.
I think you mentioned the effort. I know this is something that we've talked about, is that, your team does not have the most talent out of anybody in this region. Yep. But the one thing, and I know you as a coach have to love this, is that I don't know that the rest of this season, you'll have however many games it's going to be. I'm not sure there's going to be a team that's going to play harder than your group.
Well, there better not be, because like I said, we're not overly talented. So if we don't absorb scouting reports, try to listen, try to learn, try to take things away from teams and play hard, then, we're not going to have a chance. And, poor Sutton, I'm still playing her JV because she needs that experience. She asked to come out in the third quarter, and I just said no. And I said, I'm going to use a timeout in another minute or two. But I said, give me all you've got for 2 minutes, and I'll call a timeout and give you a breather. And, chasing 20 around, who's their best player, she did a phenomenal job on her. She's running her offense. She made a 3 tonight. She held her to 4 points, and that is absolutely incredible.
1 3, the first 3 of the game.
Yep. So, she was superb, and we hadn't got to her yet. But she asked to come out, and I just point blank told her no. And don't like to do that because I tell them to play so hard that you have to ask to come out. But Arissa was saddled with 4 fouls. They're the 2 that handles the ball for us. I couldn't put Arissa back in midway through the third quarter. And to Sutton's credit, she toughed it out, went out there, played her tail off even on the whole time, and never sulked, never whined, never looked at me like she was about to die, even though she was. And we called the timeout, gave her a breather, and then she was right back out there going at it. And, she does the best job of our team of avoiding screens. She just doesn't get screened, and that's a mentality that you have to develop and have to have on defense, is just not getting screened and have that mental toughness to do it. And she's really good at it for a freshman.
She might need to give Xavier Wheeler for Kentucky a little
It'd
bit
be nice.
A little bit
keep
of
him healthy.
Exactly. Coming up, at least, as I always like to say, as of right now,
right.
You're supposed to play Butler County on Friday. I know Mother Nature might have another idea. And then after that, you got a Thomas Nelson team a week from today. Let's say that what I'm hoping is that it turns out that on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's going to be 65, sunny,
right.
And there's no snow, no ice, no nothing. What do you want to see from your team getting another shot against Butler County, who squeaked out another win tonight against Whitesfield Trinity? I think it was by 4 or 5 points. And trying to, because I know you weren't at that game last time.
That's right.
So you were able to kind of get that different look at Butler County.
Yeah.
What do you want to see from your team, though, to go up against, they're the top of the pedestal right now.
They are, and we only scored 20 points that game, and we struggled with their run and jump full court and even in a half court. So we'll be working on that. And again, you don't beat anybody scoring 20, but if we can get to 45 against a team that presses and traps and keep our turnovers down to 15, 12 against them, and again, it'll boil down, do we make the good shots we get? And if we do, then we'll be right in it. And, they're big and they're wide inside and strong inside, so we got to make sure we rebound, we block out. If we get them to miss a shot, got to get it down on the other end, and we have to get shots. And hopefully they'll fall, but it'll be about handling their run and jump. And if we do that and execute 21, which is what we call our half-court trap offense, like we did tonight against the 1-3-1, where we're getting it to Allie. She's making decisions. We're getting wide open looks. Just didn't make as many of them as we needed to. But if we do that, we'll be okay.
Coach, we look forward to it. If we see you Friday, we'll see you then. If not, I guess we see you when you
Thanks,
see
Sam.
you when we
Appreciate
see you,
it.
right? That's head coach Todd Johnston. We'll come back and have more after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Uncle Sam?
You just turned 18, right? It's time to register at sss.gov.
Excuse me?
It only takes a minute, and it makes you eligible for student aid and millions of federal jobs. Plus, well, it's every man's responsibility. What do you say?
Okay, I'll do it.
Here's my quill.
I'll just use my phone. sss.gov, right?
Yeah.
Be the man. Register with the Selective Service System today at sss.gov.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Leitchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
3.
Charlie, you're gonna be
4.
late.
Charlie. Charlie.
Huh?
Hey.
Hey, Invisinerd. Wait!
Slow at work.
We can't live like
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den, where the Grayson County Lady Cougars fall tonight by a final score of 47-46 against North Bullitt. Running down some final scores tonight. In girls basketball, final score, Butler County defeats Whitesfield Trinity 49-45. Also in girls action, Bowling Green over Warren East 65-23. At the end of the third quarter in boys basketball, it's Butler County on top of Whitesfield Trinity 62-45. Let's see what other score we might have to bring you. Not a lot coming through tonight. In boys basketball, it is LaRue County defeating Hart County 65-30. And in boys basketball at the half, Edmondson County on top of Allen County Scottsville 24-16. Lady Cougars comeback falls short 47-46. We'll come back, wrap it up after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
3.
Charlie, you're gonna be
4.
late.
Charlie. Charlie.
Huh?
Hey.
Hey, Invisinerd. Wait!
Slow at work.
We can't live like
Get it, slip it, cuff it, check it. Talk to doctor now and share it.
Get it, slip it, cuff it, check it. High blood pressure silently affects millions of Americans. Staying on top of your blood pressure is as simple as these 4 easy steps. Self-monitoring is power. Visit manageyourbp.org to learn more.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind, and when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to the Cougar Den, where the Grayson County Lady Cougars fall tonight by a final score of 47-46. Running down the scoring for this game, first for North Bullitt, 20 points for Emily Thorpe, 11 for Ashley Blair, 7 for Addison Suter, 4 points for Kylie Downey, 2 points each for Allie Clutie and for Riley Dawson, and 1 point for Emily James. For Grayson County, it was Sydney Perkins led the way with 14 points, 9 points for Allie Jennings, 8 for Reagan Cave, 5 apiece for Rissa Riggs and Sutton Van Meter, 3 for Kennedy Green, and 2 for Isabel Blanton. Our next scheduled game is tomorrow night. You'll be able to join us as the Cougar boys will make the trip to Meade County High School. Coverage for that game will begin at 6:40 right here on K105 and also via K105 Digital Productions. Next scheduled game for the Lady Cougars will be in Morgantown on Friday. They will take on the Butler County Lady Bears. Coverage for that game will begin at 6 o'clock, or 5:40, with tip-off at 6 right here on K105 and also by K105 Digital Productions. That'll wrap up our coverage here tonight. I want to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew for their hard work. Your camera operator was Alex Cook, and your director was Cole Snyder. So on a night where the Grayson County Lady Cougars fall tonight by a final score of 47-46, this is Sam Gormley saying, so long, everyone.